As long as eventually Freya gets banned, I'm okay with it.
Okay, we won't see the Hirara, I guess.
Hey,
A7 did their homework. They're just making sure that they don't get their hands on that comfort pick. Because I believe Zixora yesterday also took the title of standout player or star player just because of that Hirara performance that he delivered yesterday.
Yeah, player of the day. And I also feel like Alpha 7, considering this is their first game, they don't want to take unnecessary risk.
That's true. It's the best of one.
Makes a lot of sense.
Oh, wait. So the Freya is open.
Valentina ban. Oh, look at Summer. Oh,
yeah. Summer's feeling confident, you know? He facepalmed yesterday for no particular reason. The Arlet is first pick for A7.
Okay, that's okay.
Yuzong's still up for grabs, and you go for the Arlet here. It could just be countered straight up. Maybe even Red 3 if they want to postpone it a bit.
And the thing is, there's a lot of counters left. It's not just the Yuzong. Even the Alice will make Arlet's life just a bit difficult in the laning phase. So now the Akai is still there, the Fredrin is still there. Maybe that's why Alpha 7 just pick it up first, because they know no matter what, they will have an activator for this Arlet.
And there you go.
Yeah, though the board is still there.
So. It just fits so well for the Akai to get picked up right now.
I agree. I thought they would deny the Akai, honestly.
Alpha 7 pick up the Akai straight up. Makes a lot of sense with the Yve as well. They got that mid-prio down, and it's great, right? Right now, Mongols, do they go for a jungler, something like a Yi Sun-shin that we've seen on Zixora, or do they just go for the traditional pick to deal with the Yve, which is the Claude in the gold lane?
Yeah. The thing is, the Claude has to be careful of the Arlet as well, because you
can get cancelled.
Exactly.
There's a Freya still.
Oh, yeah.
Too, though.
I would be so upset if no one picks up the Freya.
We might not see a Freya, folks.
No, come on, man. It has to be a Freya.
How comfortable is Zia playing Freya? You know, a lot of times, A7, in their own league, in the grand finals, there were a couple of comebacks, right? And it came through late game heroes, it came through miscalculations, it will be the Yi Sun-shin. And speaking of those two things, miscalculations, misplays towards the late game, Mongols are clean in the late game. They're good at scaling with the Yi Sun-shin as well from Zixora yesterday against PSG.
Yeah, at this point, when they do have that Yi Sun-shin, it does make it a bit possible, or I would say relieve some stress a bit from the gold lane to be like, you are going to be the carry, but you don't have to be the only carry, right? Even if there is some losing traits, it's not that bad.
It's going to be tough now. You really saved your EXP matchup for second phase 2, so A7 might just take out those picks that'll make things a bit more difficult for the Arlot altogether.
I kind of feel like Mongols has to respect a possible Khalid coming in. Yeah.
Nice Mathilda ban. I like that. The Yuzong gets taken out as expected. I think the last ban for A7 should be the Claude, and Mongols mid-prio seems to be a very important thing. Maybe they go for the Cho ban. We know Shark has played a few Cho games. Pretty good against the Atlas.
How do you feel about Cho, Brigida? You like it?
Yeah, you played Cho earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit 50% win rate today.
You don't have to say that.
Oh.
You could have just said your win rate increased.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to say by how much.
You beat an Atlas.
It's okay. They don't know how much matches I have with it.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's true. I think in terms of targeting, the Yi Sun-shin will be one of their biggest advantages, though, but not with that ban. So the Freya...
Good.
Yeah,
at least it's banned.
With the Yi Sun-shin in the jungle.
Yeah, at least it's banned out.
Makes a lot of sense.
So right now, I think picking up the gold lane would be the wise choice, like Claude.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, Alice does well against the Arlet, and in a way does well against the Yve as well as the Akai. So it's an okay pick. It's a good pick.
With this front to back for Alpha 7, knowing that there's an Alice, some tanky boys as well, do you just want to go for the carry?
Yep, carry.
Because it's a good matchup against the Claude too, right? Yeah. The Mongols, it really looks like they're thinking about it. Maybe if the carry doesn't show up, then they go for the Claude. The Bellary comes around, and it makes a lot of sense. It's just a box, so I'm not against the carry at all.
I like it. Everyone, Dusin, Alice, Atlas, now that there's a Bellary,
they snatch it away.
Twice. Still pick up the Claude though.
I like that too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be okay, especially with the Bellaric on their side. So it's just going to be an easy response for them every single time they want to go for the counter engage. Now it's K. What is left?
There's a few, you know. Harv is there, Claude is there, Moskov.
I don't know if I want to go Harv against an guy.
Yeah, I'm just listing the hero, okay? You don't have to be this way with me, okay?
I don't think I want to see a Harv against an Akai, bro.
This is our first game, and you want to throw shade to me?
I don't think I want to see a Harv.
I'm listing the heroes to show my massive memory.
Yeah.
And this is what you do to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Say no.
We.
Wait, so like, what's else? The Obsidia?
Guess the Moskov is also an option, yeah.
I would say Moskov is safe.
Oh. The Obsidian is great against the Arlet, but with the Purifies on the Claude and the range of that Yve,
Don't think about it that way.
Don't think about it that way.
Just hit your abilities.
Okay.
Avoid their abilities, and then you'll win, right? With that being said, this is the draft coming in from Alpha 7 as well as the Mongols. This is the first game for Alpha 7. So with that, Mirko as well as Brigida, make sure you guys do a good job for this game, even though it's a bit difficult, you know?
Thank you so much, Lafel. We are all hyped up and excited to witness the first game in the second day of the wild cards here at MSC 2026. Yep. Team Zone, they did come and shake off whatever jitters they had yesterday, but A7, this is the first time we will be seeing them play today. Mirko, that was a last pick, Obsidia. You still feel 50-50 about it now?
I'm not a fan of Obsidia, man. I think it's good only if certain situations come about. So if they're able to just snowball out of control, it'll be great. Thing is, though, it really seems like A7 have gotten the better composition to get that early snowball through neutral objectives.
Yeah, but it's an Akai all over again together with the Belleric. I think the Belleric has been making a statement ever since day number 1 of the wild card. These roamers that we're seeing, they're just really going head to head, okay? This is Ox, by the way, yesterday. I think he's had also quite a difficult time trying to go up against pick-off lineups, but this time it's a bit different. Xora is here?
Sneaky Xora. They got the mid-prio, but hold on. Best player 1's going to actually find out about it. Gonna go for the red tree in time. Xora with the red tree steals it away. Grand Theft Orange.
We saw this yesterday. But it was the Akai doing it on the opposite side of the map. Now it's Xora immediately resuming back to his purple buff as well. None of the members from A7 notice it. They did such a great job at making sure their attention was just caught.
Yeah, I think it's mainly because Cold World was at level 2 with the first wave. He flickers out of the perfect match. Best player 1. Poked down by Xora and Makey, putting the damage down again. And that is just not having fun against Mumu in this lane.
Okay, that's the first pick, Arlott. Just gotta remind you guys of what they're doing up top.
Yep. He's gonna have to play safe. Best player 1 gonna be caught. Traceless forward. Xora gonna go for the kill. First blood to Xora and a flicker out from Shark.
Mongols were so prepared to deal with that. A7, they definitely just wanted to take away that orange buff as well. Just to catch up in terms of EXP, because best player 1, he got his own orange buff stolen away from him. But Mongols already saw it coming. Now Mongols, they got 2 orange buffs in as early as the 2 minutes in this game, and now they're rotating down bottom. Nats, this is not what we expected to see.
Yeah, definitely not. It really comes down to the combo now for A7. If they can get the combo going, it's going to be great. Great taunt onto Makey. Crimson Beacon coming down as best player 1 goes over. RWM Nats with the final slash picks him up. Cold World picks up the kill. Best player 1 spins around McKay. Takes him down to Sreang. Goes for Blazing Duet. Stunned up in the back. He's going to go for more damage there. Good throw to Ruin. But Cold World gets a double. And it's still a turtle over to the Mongols. K trying to sidestep, but it's Cold World with a big triple.
Our mid laners have been getting triple kills and savages so far here in the wild cards, and that definitely looked like A7 finally clapping back. They were able to deal with the members of Mongols one step at a time.
Ox.
And with okay, hold on.
Oh, Fatal Links is back up just on time. Cold World, no flicker, still on cooldown, but boom, Roots. Makey, Ox cannot deal with it. They're gonna have to just respect the Shark though. He might actually get taken out. Good shot from Xora. Traces forward. Shark gets a bit more HP. But it is inevitable. Xora with his second kill of the game.
Still took quite some time though. That's a Belleric for you. Xora did have to help them, but going back, Xora. What are we supposed to even call this kind of jungling pattern, you know?
Dude, Xora is one of those guys who just has a very impressive... Oh, he's gonna go bot. Wait a second. Mount Shocker lands. That's the final slash. Not enough to keep him alive. The pathing from Xora is immaculate.
Agree. This is something that A7 could barely deal with. Like, their players or their heroes aren't exactly the proactive type, maybe apart from the Arlott at this point of the game. Best player 1 could just watch.
These are the type of mechanics you'd expect from a guy who misses handshakes.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe it's also because of that. It's exactly because of that, you know? Like, he just had to avenge himself through this rotation, which I don't know what we should be calling it, because so far he's been consistent in terms of just going back to his jungle and stealing away the orange cap.
It's the anti-handshake rotation. He wants to avoid the panda at all costs by stealing his camps. Yeah. The Dragon Warrior yesterday was the one stealing camps. He's honorable today.
The Dragon Warrior, which he couldn't spell
without an S.
Without an S. I don't know how many times I heard that statement yesterday, but we're going to see the next turtle. Come
Whoa!
on!
Fatal Links flicker. Oh, there you go, though. The Akai and heavy spin, and Ox gets away with the perfect match. Nats tried to get a final slash in, and now it's a big flicker burnt out. With no heavy spin, they're gonna go for a bit of damage on Mumu, but it's just such a tanky Alice to deal with.
Yep. Mumu's trying his best to zone. Nats too, looking for the targets. Ox is low.
Uh-oh, final slash lands on Mumu in the back. Oh, it's just a full chain CC, but with the Wrath of the Dryad, it's not enough. Mumu gets a double, gets in the midst of it all. Makey with the Crimson Beacon, picks Cold up, throws him back onto Mumu, onto Zixora as well. It's a triple. Oh, Sokolino gets away just in time with the BMI.
Oh, it looked as if Ox definitely would have been that one crucial pickoff in that fight, but just as Nath used his final slash, he casted his Fatal Links. So it didn't matter at all. Let's take a look at that instant replay where clearly they were just trying to find the right and the best targets possible. But it was after this moment that Zixora and the rest of the members of Team Mongols just literally outplayed A7. A7 have not been successful in looking for whatever plays they wanted. It's as if, yes, these crucial ultimates are always baited out just in time before the major fight breaks out, such as the heavy spin.
Oh, we see more of that grok from yesterday. Ox thrown back into everybody. Free resets for Nats. But luckily, Ox got no bounty.
Okay, that's gonna be okay this time around, but the damage from Zixora is no joke. He's actually so farmed up. He's already level 10, whereas best player 1's just 8.
Yeah. They're putting all their effort to defend this bottom turret, but Mongols, they're just so proactive around the map. Zixora, oh my god. It's a 3-level lead and an endless battle at 6 minutes.
Oh, that's tough. Just look at that.
Yeah, 2000 is kind of crazy for the gold. I mean, for the jungle's gold.
You would expect the Akai to have the better time. He just has that heavy spin to deal with every single objective take, but even before you get there, he's used it already. I don't know if it's just such a reactive use of the heavy spin, because I feel like some of it were very unnecessary. A7 have to be a bit more coordinated. They're not layering their skills well enough in terms of this composition.
Yeah, so the conditions are met for the Yisun Shin and the Obsidia, right? If you want to win the game, you control from the start of the game, or you scale up later on. A7, despite their composition, have not been able to get a single neutral objective. All the turtles have gone to Mongols.
It's the major...
Toy? Flicker Fatal Ace into the Mountain Shocker of Zixora. Yo, Mongols!
Hey.
Well played.
Yeah, it's as if Nath too has been one of the bigger targets from the start. Like Zixora, it's not like he just really went head-to-head with best player 1. He did it in terms of that rotation. And Mongols, the other members, just made sure that Nath didn't have a great time. Oh no, Zia!
Bro. Heavy spin to keep him at bay. Makey cuts him out with a sandwich. They're going to go for a Purify out as well. Almost a fadeaway kill, but now he gets covered out of BM, and the team might actually fall here. Throwing a ruin in the blink forward. Mumu gets away. Zixora gets an unstoppable. Under turret, they're going to go for the outplay. Ox with a jump. Gold World gets the shutdown in the end, but it's still a massive win for the Mongols.
I thought that Wrath of Dryad would have been that moment for A7. That was such a great play, but that last-minute Throne of Ruin changed the course of the entire team fight as well. It's clear that A7 have not enough damage to go up against the Mongols just yet. They will have to take their time, because I believe we're looking at an almost 9k gold lead already in the hands. Or 8. Okay, I was trying to compute it from here. So that's when you know I am not good at math.
You don't need to calculate. It does it for you. That's the thing, right?
I learned my lesson.
You learned your lesson. It's okay. It's okay, you know? Equipment.
Okay.
Borax and the tough boots already. He's... Okay, no, best player 1 is just not going to have a good time here. The Dragon Warrior. You can spell the Dragon Warrior with this one with an S here. Oh my god. These Nats as well.
Oh, see. You know how the Obsidia can actually use Hunt of Bone to the Akai?
I mean, when you have an 8,000 gold lead, right, it just works.
It does, actually. I agree. It's not a... okay, I guess this is one of those game 1 things where you don't really get to see what you expect of.
Staff.
The Mongols are very much familiar with that. Wait, what?
Yo, where'd the turret go? Okay, turret's still alive. It's barely alive, though. This is a disaster for A7, dude. Their first game. They're gonna have to warm up real quick.
And they have 3 more. They have 3 more after this.
Hey, you did the maths right there.
Yeah. Because they're smaller there's a smaller sample size, you know. Like, how could I not get that right? That would be too embarrassing for me.
And some people don't get that right.
Free Lord. Free Lord.
It's just so well played by Mongols, and this is the point that LaFell was bringing up, right? Like, high skill ceiling heroes, it don't matter because Mongols know how to pull it off when they're warmed up, and it seems like you're right as well about them only needing that one game against Foot Esports yesterday to warm up.
Yeah. It's hopefully something we get to see from A7 later too, because we've had really high expectations for this team as well. The amount of international experience, having an MLC champion in your lineup, every single member together already somehow making a name for themselves in their past appearances. But now it's the Mongols who, just the same, have such great drive to just put Mongolia and MLBB on the map, and they've been doing a great job alongside the Huns to do just that. And they're on the verge of potentially taking down everything that's left from A7 in this game. Just look at how K has been shredding these turrets with barely minimal effort.
Yep, just that click of that tower lock button, and it's gone in the bottom lane with 2 marksmen. Siege just becomes so easy, and despite them having the Yi, they're just not able to throw the ruin. Oh, Moo Moo gets 3 in the bag, even with every spin of Fatal Links comes through to bring them right back into the action. Team Mongols are just better. It's a wipeout to end match number 1 of day 2.